Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Afzan, also known as Baban, and today we are going to do an Eid makeup tutorial. We're going to do a simple natural glam makeup look specifically for those of you who has kitchen duties on Eid, like me. I am a diva. I'm a drama queen, so even if I'm on kitchen duty for the whole day, I'll still need to have a full face of makeup. It doesn't necessarily have to be glam, all dark eyeshadow, dark smoky eyeshadows and bright red lips. No, we can do a simple natural one. So if you're interested to see how I do my simple natural Eid makeup, as natural as I can be, I guess, keep on watching. I'm gonna start with Rimmel Insta Fix and Go 2-in-1 primer and setting spray. And next we will go with my favorite primer, NYX Angel Veil Skin Perfecting Primer, with just a little bit. For foundation, my favorite has always been and always will be L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-Hour Freshwear Foundation. Now what I like about the L'Oreal 24-Hour Foundation, Freshwear Foundation, is that even when I'm on kitchen duty for the whole day, my makeup, my skin just looks flawless all day long. For concealer, I'm going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. For the eyebrows, I'm going to use Maybelline Define and Blend Brow Pencil. First, let's fluff up the eyebrows. See, I have naturally thick eyebrows, so I don't want to overdo it, and just use this to shape my eyebrows. Like I always tell you in my videos, I am not a makeup artist. I am just someone who loves makeup, so there might be techniques that I use that are not recommended, I guess, by makeup artists, but I guess if it works for me, it works for me, and maybe it doesn't work for you. And then use the spoolie to even things out and make sure your eyebrows stay in place. And some people like to use eyebrow gel, but I don't. Next, I'm going to use the Maybelline concealer to shape my further define the shape of my eyebrows. And then use the sponge to blend. Next, I'm going to use the Mary Kay Eye Primer as base for my eyeshadow. Now remember to use your what finger is this? Remember to use your ring finger to apply the eyeshadow primer, because the ring finger is the weakest finger and you don't want to put too much pressure on your eye. Okay, so to set the base, I am going to use Too Faced Peach Perfect Mattifying Loose Setting Powder. Now the base is done, and let's move on to eyeshadow. I know that many of you probably do not have like a whole big bag of makeup like I do. So one of the things that I would recommend you to do is to get a palette like this. This one is from Duck, You Glow Girl. See, palettes like this one, it has like the bronzer, and then the blush here, and the shimmery blush, and then the highlighter here. And the good thing about palettes like this is that you can use these as eyeshadows as well. I mean, with just one palette, you can create a whole look for your face, and you don't even need to buy too many makeup things, unless you're makeup junkie like me. For eyeshadow, I am going to use the You Glow Girl Face Palette in Bohemian Tan by Duck Cosmetics. I'm going to take the contour color and use it as a transition color. Maybe I should get a little bit closer. With a fluffy brush, I start from the center of my eye. Okay, I am going to need a mirror. So take the contour color and just use it on the crease or just above your eyeballs. Just follow the shape of the outline of your eyeball. Now you might also want to drag it out a little bit just to create that fake winged look. It'll be very subtle, of course. Can you already see the difference between this eye and this eye? I've already defined the shape of my eyes a bit. Now onto the other eye. Next, I am going to use the blush color right here to create a wash of color all over the eyelids with another fluffy brush. I love this pink because it automatically makes your face look all rosy and fresh. You just use the brush and put the color all over your eyelids. And then take the same fluffy brush that you use for the crease and use it to blend the two colors together. Next, I am going to take the shimmery color right here and use a flat packing brush and put it just at the center of my eyelid. There are many ways of doing this, and you can actually opt to put the color, the shimmery color, right from the inner corner of your eyes and 2/3 of the way out. But me, I just like to put it on the center of my eyelids because when I do that, it creates the illusion that my eyes are wider at the center. And again, take a fluffy brush and just blend the edges so that it will look seamless. Just because I am so extra, I like to take the highlighter shade right here and just add it a little bit to the center just to give it a little more shimmer. You can use your fingers to do this. So you can use a brush like this and use the pink color and lightly brush it on the under eye. Next, you can take a small flat brush and use the highlighter to highlight the inner corner of your eyes and also underneath the brow bone. You can do it like this and just put it on the inner corner. And drag it a little bit, drag it just a little bit on the under eye. And then just under your brow bone. Don't drag it out too far because we just want to highlight your brow bone. And there you go. Oh, I almost poked my eye. So we have highlight here in the inner corner and also on the brow bone. Next is the scary part. Why is it scary? Because you actually have to pull up your eyelid and line your upper waterline just below your eyelashes. And for that, I am using Benefit Bat Gal Bang 24-hour eye pencil. Now what I do is that I just use this to tight line my upper lashes instead of my lower lashes. We're going for a natural look, so we don't need to go overboard and line the entire waterline. Just the upper, just a tight line, the upper lashes. Next, I'm going to use the Duck Get In Line pencil liner in the shade In the Nude. I have small eyes, so I use a nude pencil liner to tight line the lower waterline to make my eyes appear bigger. Normally after this, I will use a gel liner or a pen liner, but because I'm doing this for people with kitchen duty, and when you use eyeliner, the heat tends to make it smudgy. So for today, I think we'll skip the pen liner and just leave our natural lash line like this. Now it's time for mascara, and I'm going with Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. This mascara has been my favorite for a very long time. The only problem I have with it is that it's quite expensive. So I always save it for special occasions like Eid or a dinner function or weddings, parties, things like that. Now remember, when you use a mascara, don't pump it. Just take it out, and if you think there's not enough product on the bristle here, you just put it back in. Swirl it a bit and take it out. Whatever you do, don't use pumping motions because it will just clump the mascara all together and it will dry up faster. I have lashes that are almost non-existent, but the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara, I love saying roller lash, roller lash, roller lash. It's like a tongue twister. Anyway, the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara just brings out eyelashes that I didn't know I have. Remember to use zigzag motions, zigzag up, zigzag up. This is to make sure that the bristle captures each and every strand of eyelash you have. You probably have noticed by now that I don't use eyelash curlers. I have a confession, I just can't use them because whenever I use it on my eye, it just hurts. Oh, and a side note, if you're on kitchen duty, make sure you use waterproof mascara, okay? Because the heat in the kitchen is just going to make you look like a panda by half of the day. And we're done with eyes. Next, we're going to do some contouring. We're going to contour the cheekbones, which are non-existent for me, and then put some blusher on the cheeks and highlighters just above the cheekbones. And guess what? We are going to use the same palette that we use for our eyes. I take this contour color here. It's the color Coconut Cabana. When you contour, make sure you pull everything upwards, because the whole point of it is to lift. Also, put it just here on the temple of your head. Then we're going to use the same contour color to contour our nose. Use a flat but with a slightly angled brush and just outline the contour just on the side of your nose. Remember to use very light hands with whenever you put any makeup product on your face, because you don't want to suddenly have like a whole blob of makeup and it will be much more difficult to remove, as opposed to you put just little bit by bit and build it up as you go. And then I use a fluffy flat brush and just blend. So now let's take an fluffy angled brush, and let's mix these two together. A couple of dabs here, a couple of dabs here, and remember to tap it to get the extra color off the brush so that you don't put too much blush on your face at one go. Start at the apple of your cheeks and work your way up. And then we take the highlighter right here to highlight the top of our cheeks. Then take the same highlighter and just brush it a little bit on the top of your lips, on your cupid's bow. This gives the illusion that you have naturally, what's the word? Not thick. I just can't find the word. Right, and then you take a small pencil brush and use the same highlighter to highlight the bridge of your nose. Just a little bit down here. And your face is done. Then you take a big fluffy brush and just blend it all together. Make sure there's no harsh lines. Remember to just use it lightly and don't press the brush too much against your skin. And last but not least, the lips. Now remember, before you put on any lipstick, I advise you to put on some lip balm, because some lipsticks can be drying, so the lip balm protects your lip from getting dry. Next, I'm going to use my Lush Key Lime Pie lip balm. Almost out of it. When it comes to the lips, with this look, you can basically use almost any lip color you want, whether it's matte or glossy or shimmery. But for today's tutorial, I'm going to use the matte cream sheen glass in the color Loud and Lovely. Remember I told you not to pump the mascara? But for lip gloss and lip products, you can do that. No worries. So I'm just making sure that, because I'm almost out of it, but this is like my favorite lip gloss. So I'm just gonna need to swirl it a little bit more to get all the color. And the look is done, and then all we have to do is just use a setting spray to set everything together. And I'm going to use the same Rimmel Insta Fix and Go spray that I used earlier before I put on my makeup. Alright, so we're done, and I hope you like the look, and I hope that you can follow the tutorial easily. You don't need that much product, just one palette for the entire face and the lip gloss. So if you like this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell to get alerts for future videos. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye! Remember to use your pinky. This is not a pinky. And I am going with Benefit